Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon everyone. Today I want to presentation for a journal about the correlation between students' preferences and English achievement in hybrid learning during COVID-19 pandemic. Well, without wasting the time, let me begin. The purpose of this study was to determine the relationship between student preferences and their English achievement in hybrid learning. It stated that online learning can facilitate teaching and learning activities through synchronous and asynchronous instruction in the education system during the pandemic. The next is the benefit of online learning, such as 1. Develop student digital literacy, 2. Self-study, 3. Collaborative learning, 4. Flexibility in learning. Difficulties in online learning, such as 1. Limited internet connection access, 2. The high cost of internet data, 3. Limited physical interaction, 4. Disturbance at home. Based on the joint decree of the Minister of Education and Culture, the Minister of Religion, the Minister of Health, and then the Minister of Home Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia announced the implementation of teaching and learning activities during the new normal period was limited to offline and online learning modes or hybrid learning that follow the health protocol. There are some difference in the portion of doing offline and online learning. According to taxonomy terms, blended learning replaces face-to-face learning or offline learning with online learning which is less than 45%, while hybrid learning replaces offline learning with online learning which is more than 45% but less than 80%. In addition, total online learning can replace 80% or more of offline learning with online learning. Hybrid learning has a four characteristics, namely integration of individual and collective learning, and then integration of synchronous and asynchronous learning, integration of group learning and independent learning, and then the last integration of formal and informal learning in terms of lifelong learning. Hybrid learning is a method for students to obtain information or knowledge from printed material or textbook and develop it by involving other sources from the internet or website. In addition, hybrid learning allows the integration of media tools into the e-learning environment. Benefit of implementing hybrid learning. 1. Contribute to pedagogy as it promotes more interactive aspects during conventional learning and online learning. 2. Encourage collaborative learning. And 3. Reduce teaching and learning costs and will suit the student learning style. The application of hybrid learning in teaching and learning activity is in line with one of the objectives of Indonesian qualification framework. The curriculum is known as the Industrial Revolution Era 4.0. In addition, the goals conditions of students in learning English are currently shaped through hybrid learning practice. Hybrid learning also promotes a pedagogical approach to teaching English that integrates socialization opportunities in the classroom and enhances technological aspects for active learning. In addition, hybrid learning provides opportunities for students to develop critical thinking competencies and improve their English skills because they have the opportunity to access various references through hybrid learning. The study investigates the relationship between student preference and their English achievement in hybrid learning. The finding of this study indicate that there is a positive correlation between student preference for their English learning achievement in hybrid learning. There is a strong correlation between student preference in hybrid learning and their English achievement during the COVID-19 pandemic. I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you very much. Good afternoon everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.